Shuffling up, they're presented. Let's go down there.
Yeah.
Oops.
Alrighty. They're just taking a peek at their opening hands.
Looks like double a braid.
Disappear.
Is that double make disappear?
See at least one on the end there. It's like both players have kept, and the one non-island has been played in Justin's mono blue deck.
Yeah, we'll see if Justin is. Oh, we actually don't have life totals out there.
Oh, okay. Let me go take a look at that.
And Justin, it does look like he is potentially digging for a land. He plays that land that he did not mill, puts it into play, passes the turn back. Xander's land comes to play tapped here for Brent. All right. Curate finds another land there for Justin, so we're able to get 3 lands in play for both players. 4 lands. Justin now full steam ahead.
Yep. Justin is, or Judge is grabbing life totals, getting that together for them.
Way too bright. All right, Justin tapping some mana, able to quick counterspell, quick make disappear, right there from Brent, getting rid of the large threat that was the Audijin. Kind of some options here for Brent. Might want kind of considering between a couple of options. You tried, Betty B. You tried.
Got so far.
But in the end, it didn't matter. We still can't see the life totals.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, pass right back.
So draw go, huh? 5th land. Okay. For Brent now, he's got mana to pay for make disappear.
Yeah, the thing is that we already know that Justin's list is. Ooh.
Uh-oh. Thirst for discovery.
Alright, discarding an island.
Yep. Fable is going to resolve. Okay. Now, may have the Fading Hope, right, to bounce a token. It's a pretty effective way to take care of that, which looks like Justin does.
Yeah, but we actually do have that second make disappear here from
right.
That I had called out earlier. So
okay,
the token stays in play, potentially giving a pretty big advantage from a mana perspective. Honey Jin.
with 2 available, checking there. Go for the throat drawn for Brent.
Yeah, I think if I'm Brent, I'm just discarding these abrades. They just don't matter at this point.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if he's seen Justin's deck to know like that he's not playing Delvers, right? That they're actually just dead, but they feel dead in the hand.
Oh no!
No discard.
Block though.
Okay.
This could be a good reason to
Hold one of
to
them.
hold them. Yeah.
It's just now I have 6 mana. Let damage happen. Go Abrade. Shore up. Abrade in response. Slip out. Now we go for the throat of the Haughty Djinn. Two cards left for Brent. How many's in the grip for Justin?
Looks like 4.
4.
Down to 3.
Oh, no threats. That is good to see if you are on Team Grixis. Fable's going to flip over. And 2 Shieldreds in hand. Looks like starting with Corpse Appraiser meets with an Essence Scatter. Island Go.
Looks like one of the cards in hand is Shore Up for Justin.
Okay, attack for 2. Don't normally see Fable the Mirror Breaker attacking. But here's Shieldred. Oh! And it resolved. Drew a card and... no plays for Justin.
Now, Justin all the way down to 16. It looks like Brent is back up to 22. 6 coming in there. Effective 8 when you think about the... oh, there goes the negate.
There's the negate. Yeah.
Effective 8 when you think about the Shieldred trigger that's pending.
Yep. And you kind of expect something non-creature, right? If they weren't interacting with your creatures, and wow, Grixis takes game 1. Justin's gonna scoop it up.
Now that is not really the start that was wanted for Justin. One of the things that Matt and I talked about when preparing for this weekend, when talking about kind of the mono blue decks, is you actually really want your considers digging for like the cards you care about, rather than always having to dig for lands, right? And that game we saw a lot of considers to start the game to try to get lands out for Justin.
Got it. Okay. So it looks like as far as sideboards here, we got probably going to see those Duresses come in. I saw the Unlicensed Hearses get boarded in, and 4 Torch Breath, right? This card is a killer against mono blue, right? Brent is ready for the mirror.
Ready for mono blue. Yeah.
Mono blue matchup.
So this is the one that can't be countered. That has that costs
Red
X.
Yeah.
Red X.
I think it costs 2 less if it targets a blue creature.
Yes.
So for 3 mana, you can uncounterably kill a Haughty Djinn.
Yeah.
Without any protection.
Yeah, the problem comes into play that the list play like things like Shore Up and Slip Out and stuff.
Sure.
So it just kind of depends on the type of protection that they're protecting their Haughty Djinn with.
For sure. So maybe you overpay to
well, no, because that doesn't work, right? If the creature has hexproof, it still doesn't work.
Not just the counter. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. And Slip Out actually just removes the creature with phasing.
Sure.
Yep.
Either way. So. Okay. Yeah, I saw Invoke Despair being boarded out, and I think that is correct here. Those large sorceries are...
Invoke Despair, and honestly, like, Shieldred, while was good there, maybe not the most impactful thing. One of the things that you might think about, though, like, is what is Just bringing in? Whether it be things like Bankbuster, stuff like that, could be an option. You gotta try to figure out where Justin's going to attack from. Is he going to go Delver in on the plays? What are the options there for the mono blue deck?
Yeah, so 2 Invoke the Winds, right? That can gain control of a Shieldred. That's likely to be seen here. We see the 3 Delver. That might be an option. I did see also in the sideboard, the first card Justin has listed here is Surge Engine, which we might see. It's kind of like the Ascendant Spirit from Kaldheim. It's a 2-mana 3/2 artifact construct with Defender. You can pay blue, it loses Defender and gains this creature can't be blocked. You can pay 2 and a blue to have it become becomes blue and has base power and toughness 5/4. Activate only if it doesn't have Defender. And then for 6 mana you can draw 3 cards, activate it if it's blue and only once. Right, so kind of level up as another artifact threat where we might see the Go for the Throats. Right, those are
Yep.
to kind of stretch that.
All right, looks like players are presenting. Patty B will go fix the
Yes.
life totals, and we'll watch them and see if the mulligans happen. All right, Island go for Justin here. Both players keeping. Tapline go. Island go. A lot of passing. Kind of expect that out of the blue deck. All right, we're going to attempt here a Blood Tithe Harvester. Welcome back, Patty B.
Welcome. Or thank you. Blood Tithe Harvester resolves.
Yeah,
It's pretty good.
that is something that can pressure life totals if we don't have like something like an early Hottie Gen coming out to protect.
Yep. Now, no blue mana. I do see make disappears in hand for Brent here. Oh, there it is. We found it. Especially this next turn, right, where you'll want to maybe like play Hottie Jin, have 1 mana up. Doesn't interact as well if Hottie Jin doesn't hit the battlefield. But we'll see what's decided upon here. Okay. 4 mana, no plays. Sacrifice blood. Right, yeah, the blood in this matchup doesn't seem to... Oh, discarding
I think that
Bankbuster.
we're actually looking for land here.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And I don't even think we found one.
I don't think so either, but a duress was found. Negate duress. Okay. Attack for 3. Brings Justin down to 14. See it on tap. Draw. Consider. Okay. Probably considering trying to find a threat. Make disappear hits the bin. And curate. Okay. Consider hits the bin.
It looked
Land
like
and
Justin
go.
was once again digging for land on those.
Okay.
I don't actually hate it at this point. I talked about it just a second ago, and
Yeah.
how I really liked trying to have your not use your that for lands, but it's actually fueling him in multiple ways at this point. And he was already on 4 lands, so I actually thought it was pretty good on those turns.
Awesome. Yeah, and Ottawara drawn here. So now Brent has 4 lands.
I'm gonna attempt to negate here. I wonder if looks no temptation at all from Brent to counter that, which is interesting. One of the problems that I see for Brent is that we might be getting close to the point where where we're just tapping our mana to
And casualty.
no, you're welcome to pay the first 2.
Yeah. And consider. Okay. So, shield's kind of down. Can't really cast Essence Scatter without a land. Or, negates. Oh, but 1 mana Terror seems pretty good.
That Terror is actually not very good right now. Mostly due to, well, let's see here. So 3, 4. Oh, it actually is fine. It's not.
Ward.
Ward counters it. You're right.
Yeah, doesn't need to pay for ward. So.
Sick
turn.
4 mana kill this thing that I probably was pretty worried about.
Yeah. Okay.
Another Hottie Jin.
What is our instant sorcery count?
Pretty large.
Yeah. Praise the corpses. Make it disappear. Now I think Mono Blue is kind of set up where it needs to be, as far as I've got mana, a threat.
Yeah, we're gonna draw 5, discard 2, which could put us to pretty close to lethal here in just a second. One of the things that happens pretty easily with Audigen is you're able to actually, start just considering or cultivate, or is it cultivate? Is that the name of the card? Not cultivate.
Thirst for Discovery.
Now, the curate, and really fill your graveyard really quickly. All right, so it looks like it was 10.
Okay. Well, yeah, gonna try to go for the throat here. Figuring out how to tap mana. There we go. And that, to go for the throat just resolved. Okay. Essence Scatter on Blood Tithe Harvester needs to take a pain.
Looks like it did.
Oh, okay. Island Thirst? Oh, another Audigen.
It was really disciplined from Justin if he already had the Audigen and didn't fight over the last one. I think the resources, he just did the right amount of straining resources of Brent so that Brent could actually go down, make this, go to game 3.
Okay.
1-1, game 3. This one goes
to the RC.
To the RC in San Diego.
Yeah, which we'll be at.
We will be there.
Yeah.
Interesting game there. You don't get to be that far behind on mana against a deck that plays 1 mana counter spells to your 2 mana things.
Yeah. That's
it's kind of a recipe for disaster there. We do see here that it looks like Brent is actually going back into their board. Justin's shuffling up. We'll see if Brent takes out anything. It looks like there was still an Invoke the Despair at least in there. Looks like two Invoke Despairs are left in there. Brent just kind of deciding his last little tweaks as Justin shuffles up. Did reach for 1. Justin, pretty happy with his board plan, it looks like.
Yeah, getting a pile shuffle in. Just trying to look here at okay, kind of what you were saying before, right? It looks like he's brought Shieldred and the Invoke Despair to the front. Maybe make a couple swaps for that.
Yeah, just kind of lowering your curve. We kind of saw that game that there was actually a lot of pressure early on Justin, right?
Yeah.
The problem becomes that the second the pressure stops, right? The second that you stabilize with a Audigen in play, that's it. That's the end of the pressure.
Everything turns.
Yeah. So he really has to pressure in multiple ways while being able to do other things, and being choked on mana there, Brent just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
All right, players are shuffling up. They're getting ready to present. We'll go back down.
Sweet. Yeah, that Grixis deck looks double-sleeved. What do you think?
I'm not having this argument about 60 card decks. I would never double sleeve a deck. If we want to have that conversation, I just wouldn't do it.
I'm with you there.
I just value my time more than that. It's the tax I pay on my Magic cards, I guess. I don't know. What's the tax on penny sleeves? With time and penny sleeves, or not penny sleeves, perfect fits. Yeah, what's the tax on that? I don't know. They're questions that don't need to be answered, but somebody should do it. Somebody should answer it.
I don't think it'll ever get answered. But you're right, it should be answered.
I also think that there's some amount of value for people that like their stuff in pristine condition all the time, right?
Sure.
And that's really important to them. Awesome. That's cool. I am not one of those people.
Yeah, I buy MP cards. I'm gonna play and never sell.
Yeah, it's just part of life.
For sure. All right, we have a presentation here.
We've seen twice now that Justin's pretty willing to keep landlight hands with this deck. So we'll be interested to see how that treats him this game.
Right, being on the draw.
Yeah. I saw that one lander. Thought maybe we were going to see it again.
Send it back. Well, that's good for fans of Grixis, right?
Kind of. I think that you kind of... That's one of the only ways to win is that Justin keeps Ben. And I think the matchup is that bad for Grixis. Obviously, we'll see where this one goes, but... Overall, Ben, just want to say that I've been pretty impressed with the play today.
Yeah.
It's been really fun to commentate. Players playing well and playing at reasonable paces. It's been a really enjoying one. Oh, that's not how you want to see any tournament end, though.
No. So looking at what we can with Brent's hand, seeing negate, maybe a Corpse Appraiser or I think it's like a gold creature card, so either Corpse Appraiser or Blood Tithe Harvester. Definitely helps to be on the play too in this third and decisive game, right? To avoid those 2-mana counters. Oh no!
Oh no! All right, we got a shuffle going on here. You know, that it sucks to see, but it also is one of the risks of playing a 20-land deck, right? You know, sometimes your draws just aren't going to, your openers are just not going to have what you need to start with. So, hopefully, Justin's able to find a really awesome 7 or a really awesome 4.
Yeah.
That is able to compete in this game.
Which, I mean, it's never impossible. Right?
Yeah. I think we've all won on a mulligan to 4 in our lives.
I think this this mulligan rule that we have now in Magic really affords some of those comebacks, right? You can have the best 4 possible. Right? Because you're still drawing 7.
Yeah. All right, we got
gotta
keep. But I certainly don't want to give your opponent free recalls too often.
Yeah. Free call?
I like it.
It was a Harvester.
Harvester comes down.
I love our blood tokens that I made. Island go. Okay. Torch Breath off the top. We see untapped Haunted Ridge. Attack for 3. And I pass the turn. Oh, end step Fading Hope.
Oh man.
I'm going to negate your Fading Hope.
Oh man.
Spell Pierce. Oh no. That's a lot.
Really wanted to scry there for Justin. He wants that card real bad.
Yep. Land. Pass the turn. Which now with that leftover blood, when he replays the Blood Tithe Harvester, if it resolves, Essence Scatter and negate.
Holy! There's so much blue cardboard coming through our screen. It's making my eyes spin.
Stacks appearing, disappearing. See a consider. That bins a spell.
It looked like a spell to me. I'm not quite sure though. It's not a spell because Justin has been separating out his graveyard.
Oh, got it. For tracking with the Djinns. I gotcha. But yeah, that 2 blood lets the Harvester kill a Haughty Djinn.
Interesting to see separating that out, the land go away and then still no land drop though.
Yeah. Okay, see land here.
It probably means that Justin specifically is looking for threat, which makes a lot of sense on the mulligan.
And here's a hearse. That's gonna be pretty big. We talked about it that in Nicholas in Lassen's game against Justin, how just that game looked entirely different if that hearse hadn't been met with a spell pierce. So just immediately taking out those instants and sorceries, making those terrors cost more, and the gen's a little less effective.
Oh, that terror's still coming down right away. That last card for Justin. Is it good enough, big enough, strong enough? Did it work hard enough?
Oh, an extra hearse. Don't need that. Looks like double torch breath in hand too for Brent. So that can pretty confidently take down this terror for 4.
Yeah, as long as we don't have double 1 mana protection spells over the next turn.
Sure.
That still can get rid of it next turn. Heads up attack there.
Yep. Yeah, because it's phased out. Just attack. We're racing now.
Oh, that's a good draw. It's a kind of a tough decision if you want to play the Shieldred.
Yeah.
I think you
Or
do
just
though,
going
because
with the torch
if you
breath.
play the no, that's not big enough. Oh,
4-2?
no.
Because it costs 2 less?
Right, but that's only oh no, sorry,
Just
I
not
thought
to pay ward.
I didn't realize that he didn't pay that he had paid the last mana.
Got it. Attack for 3. Justin's at 8. And
That'll do it.
that'll
Justin
do
will
it.
scoop them up, and Brent will be going to the RC in San Diego. Tough way for it to end for Justin. Got a good game out of that 4.
Yep.
And, hopefully, he can take it down tomorrow and get that prize.
Sure.
We're going to be back as soon as we have our finals ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see you all again in just a little bit.